It's an NBA afternoon game here on this Thursday. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Hey, Dave.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the makes in those situations. Kevin, it's kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Looney. And for Boston, Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at center. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Curry against Smart. Left side Curry. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Smart. Passes to Brown. Fires the 3. That shot no good. From outside the arc. Rebound Boston. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
Here's Tatum, following the basket by Draymond Green. The 3. Tatum no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's Green on the assist by Wiggins. Green's got his second basket of the game.
Tenacity. It's the first word that comes to mind with Draymond Green. Is he the tallest power forward in the league? No. But can he score it? Yes.
And there's the bucket from Tatum.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Curry against Smart. Curry on the wing. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. From 12 feet out. And it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Thompson passes to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Just 5 to shoot. Curry with a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Smart dishes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Launches a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Green kicks to Curry. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Sinks the triple. With just about a half season behind us, the rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that can happen and totally reshape those rankings.
I love it when Al Horford is challenging defenders to stay with him. Use your physicality, big man.
Here's Curry with the three, rebounded by the Celtics.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Tatum tries again, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's a case where the reach of Jason Tatum comes into play. Understanding, let me go hit the offensive glass, and you get rewarded for it.
The Celtics have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier. Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Brown. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Tatum no good on the free throw. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
So it's the Celtics now, after the Warriors pick up three. Iguodala outside. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Poole. DiVincenzo with it. In the corner, Iguodala with it. And another three for Golden State.
Well, Iguodala gets himself squared up before shooting. You can't give him that kind of space.
Brogdon against Poole. Brogdon outside. Williams, a screen on Poole for three. Brogdon sinks the three-pointer.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Now, here's Poole. A 32-point game for him in the win against Washington. Green, the screen. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Boston, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's good, 2 points. Tatum's got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Green with a screen on Brogdon. Poole, the pass to Green. It's not going to go for him. And the Celtics going the other way now. Iguodala against Tatum. Can't hit from 12.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Poole with it. His scoring numbers are pretty strong. He's up there at 21 points a game on average. Excellent D there from Williams.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Tie game in Boston. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Draymond Green is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brown. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Boston needs to get off a shot. And Horford wide open. He shoots. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford's got the lead up to 3 now for the Celtics. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
You love the anticipation there. Made sure to box out, knew where the ball was going, and doesn't let anyone impede him from pulling in the glass.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Blake Griffin is so strong, folks, that if you foul him, you better hammer him, because otherwise it's an and one waiting to happen.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And Griffin no good on that one.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
White the pass to Griffin. He kicks it to Brown. Smart on the wing. Back to Brown. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Curry's shot is off.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Brown. Great tee that time from Green. And the pass to Curry. That 3 off the mark. Austin's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Brown. Horford sets a screen for Brown. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 2.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown, and pick and roll play just gets to his spot and scores it.
Passes it to Thompson. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Smart goes in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Oh, Marcus Smart, a tenacious defender, which doesn't always show up, I think, sometimes, Doris, on the statistical sheet after the game.
Well, and in fact, Kevin, different teams have different defensive metrics trying to measure that impact. All you have to do, though, with Marcus Smart is watch the guy work on that end. The way he tracks the play, the way he anticipates, just the energy he brings on the defensive end changes the equation.
And the first one at the line is good. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now, here's Tatum. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And the rejection by Iguodala.
Boy, the suffocating defense of Andre Iguodala is so important to his team. Really good job timing the shot there.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart. Here's Pritchard. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Pritchard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Green finds DiVincenzo. Green with a screen for DiVincenzo. Iguodala wide open from outside off the mark. Celtics leading by 4. Now here's Tatum. 6 points for him. Green with the rebound.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Iguodala. There's the pass to Poole. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Pritchard passes to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Jacks up a 3. Back to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Over Looney. And that one hits back iron.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Poole and the powerful one-handed slam.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
26. The Warriors. 24.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you can feed off that positive crowd. It can help you build momentum, you know. It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
Checking out Boston, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People are talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. On in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And during his rookie year, Jason Tatum faced off with LeBron in the Eastern Conference Finals.
GA, think about what a hard-fought series that was. It went the distance to 7 games for Tatum, an incredible test and growing opportunity. To me, that's part of the preparation this guy has received to becoming that franchise player.
And that one falls for Tatum.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Now, here's Green. And the rejection by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Now Brown. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Over Wiggins. Back to Brown. No good there. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Now here's Smart. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. Smart wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 5. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Curry against Smart. Outside, Green. Master Looney. Out to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Curry with the 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
They have yet to hit a shot. A real slow start here in the second half.
Outside, Smart. Back to Tatum. The 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Absolutely a threat. You've got to be on Tatum on the catch in three-point territory, or just like that, he will shoot lights out.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And here's Wiggins following the three-pointer by Derek White.
Some contact inside. Wiggins playing big and will go to the charity stripe.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Guys, you think about the Boston Celtics, and obviously the offense is driven by the two J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So much of what Boston does starts with their wing play.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Griffin comes in for Jason Tatum. Brogdon, he's checked in for White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And doors with Tatum and Brown. If they aren't scoring, they're creating for others.
Yeah, both Jason and Jaylen took major steps as playmakers, understanding the value of their teammates as release points, as guys who can take some pressure off in terms of the scoring load. And listen, neither guy is finished improving.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
At the line, Blake Griffin. At the line for 2.
He's off on the first.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, guys, you have to applaud Blake Griffin's willingness to go from star to role player. There are guys who cannot handle that adjustment, but he has thrived in this new role.
The shot by Curry, off the left rim and out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Griffin looking around. The dish to Brown. Passes it to Pritchard. Iguodala against Griffin. Warriors with the rebound. Wiggins outside. Iguodala kicks to Kuminga. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feet. Kuminga's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Brogdon the pass to Williams. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
For the Warriors, Raymond Green.
And Boston has possession. They lead by 4. Brogdon finds Griffin. And here's Brown outside. Buries it from three-point range. Brown's got 7.
Just a tremendous look right there by Blake. This guy's got great court vision and excellent touch.
Brogdon against Poole. Green with a screen on Brogdon. Poole no good. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Williams passes to Brogdon. Williams against Curry. Brown outside. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The 3 from Poole. And another 3 for Golden State.
As great as he is as a scorer, what we know unequivocally about Stephen Curry is he wants to find his teammates.
Brown outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Celtics lead by 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
35.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp. And the ball's going to fall for us. We can't give up the easy ones down here, right?
I can tell that he wants his team to be precise with their decision-making.
Kevin, he's aware of just how special they are when they play smart and play together.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The three great shooters out there for him, Curry and Poole in the backcourt with Thompson at the three. Kuminga out there with Green.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
With his first shot attempt, Curry with the rebound. Warriors trail by 4. Poole kicks to Curry. Thompson outside. Back to Curry. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Horford.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Outside Tatum. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Thompson.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails them both. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
Curry, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think there's so many things about Stephen Curry that captivate the imagination of fans. You look at his frame, he's every man, but there's also joy and infectious happiness about playing the game. This guy truly extraordinary.
Derek White's checked in for Boston. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Now here's Tatum. Outside, Smart. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Growing confidence in his jumper. Smart is rising and firing after the catch of the pass. Nice.
Curry, pass it to Looney. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Tatum against Thompson. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
Now, here's Poole. And there's the pass to Curry. Over Smart. They kick it out to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Over Williams. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Draymond Green.
Wow, this is next level now. Draymond Green in the pick and roll with the ball in his hands. Really nice job there.
Tatum against Thompson. And the basket by Tatum.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in this second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now, here's Looney. Curry outside. Rebounded by Smart.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Kicks to Tatum. For the 3. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Timeout called the Warriors. Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in for Klay Thompson. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Now here's Curry. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Green against Tatum. Brown outside. Smart finds White. Picked by Horford. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. Poole against White. And here is Poole. Shoots over White. Shot's good by Green. Green's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
Horford with the screen on Green. And here's Tatum for three. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Curry passes to Looney. Back to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The critical possession right here.
Crowd on pins and needles, Kev.
Pass to Horford. And here is Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Curry against Smart. Curry dishes to Wiggins. Back to Curry. To take the lead. Buries the triple.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trailed by 3. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
And Thompson is so cool under duress. His easygoing personality aiding him in these types of situations.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Timeout called, the Celtics. They're trailing by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Oh, yeah, it does. When we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Draymond Green.